Hey everybody, it's me again, man. I was gonna wait like a week before I got on here and posted another video, but as you can see, I'm still in the hospital. I got told today that the doctor may have to do surgery on my arm again because I have an infection in there, and those are some of the things that present itself when you're on dialysis: infections, failed accesses. I call them war marks, but I got, look at that. I had surgery on my arm. My arms are so much went on. It takes a real toll on your body. And, I'm still in the hospital because I'm fighting that. But that's not what I wanted to post today. Today, I want to talk about um, dealing with your support system and the mental part of dealing with medical issues, multiple medical issues. Um, for those of you that don't know, um, I'm a dialysis patient. I've been on dialysis almost 16 years. Um, I'm a bilateral amputee, which means both of my legs have been amputated. Um, I've had open heart surgery at the age of 25. Um, it's just been so much, man. And, you know, the crazy thing is, every time I go through something, I come out stronger or my mind is stronger. I always come back, with my right state of mind. Over the years, dealing with all of this, I've seen so many people, you know, coming there to do dialysis and they end up leaving dead, passing out on the machine and not waking up, having heart attacks while they're on the machine. For 15 years, I've never passed out on the machine. I've never had a heart attack. God has really been keeping me while I've been going through this. And, you know, uh, dealing with these issues, you have to really know who you are and you have to know who God is, because that's the only way you can get through this and not end up crazy. Um, I've seen so much death and sickness just from sitting in a dialysis clinic. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even talking about the outside world. I'm talking about in a dialysis clinic. Is something that's not talked about much. I don't know if people don't know about it or people just refuse to speak on it or they're embarrassed. Who knows what it is, man? And I'm gonna be honest, the first couple of years I was on dialysis, I didn't want anybody to know um, that I was dealing with that, because it's not that it's embarrassing, but people tend to think of you as less than a person when you got sickness going on. And I'm somebody that's been battling sickness from birth. You know what I'm saying? But the mental part of dealing with sickness and dealing with the people around you and wanting people to treat you correctly, and it's a battle. I've lost friends. Um, I've shut down on family members, um, failed love relationships, all because of how people see you when you got these challenges. Um, Perfect example. Prior to me ending up on dialysis and having these amputations, anybody that know me, man, I was a monster. 6'8", almost 400 pounds, strong as an ox. I graduated from high school benching 465 pounds. Um, I was a big monster, man, and ending up on dialysis. Well, I'm gonna say this. Prior to dialysis, people respected me a lot more. Um, the problems that present themselves to me now, I didn't have those problems prior to dialysis and my amputations. I won't say the name, but I had a homeboy. Um, Knew him from when we was kids. Um, I noticed once I got the amputations and dialysis started to take a toll on my body. You know, the level of disrespect got tremendous. And it's almost like I was sitting back watching a movie. You know, people tend to treat sick people or people that got medical issues. People tend to treat them like they don't have a voice, or like they're a child. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I have done over the years, I talk to God every day. I have to, because there's nothing you can do that can prepare you for all the stuff you have to deal with once you have a medical issue that changes your way of life. There's nothing you can do to prepare for that. It's hands on from the beginning. And I've met a lot of great people over the years, but I've lost a lot of great people over the years as well. Um, it takes a lot of mental focus and a lot of energy to look past um, disrespect that you wouldn't have taken prior to going through this situation. Um, I'm a big guy now, but prior to all of this, I was humongous, and I was always gentle. I wasn't a guy that liked fighting or liked hurting people, but people knew I had the ability to do it if they stepped out of line. So fast forward, dialysis, 2 amputations, in and out of the hospital. If I had 30 friends prior to that, I have 6 friends now. Let that sink in. It's a lot of things that life. There's a lot of things in life that changes, and I can't uh, stress it enough that you have to have a relationship with God. You have to, because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say you can't depend on people, but one thing you need to know: people will always let you down, always. And sometimes it's not intentional. Sometimes they just can't go above. They can't go beyond what you need. And the only source that can give you what you need, it may not come right when you ask it, but it's always gonna come in great timing. Um, you have to stay prayed up, and you have to keep your relationship with God strong, because there's a lot of days there was no one around to help me. I was going through pains, and there are things I wanted to do and I couldn't get a ride. No one would come pick me up. For a long time, I wasn't able to drive because I had both my legs amputated and I didn't have the means to get hand controls. But just holding on to your faith and trusting God, man. One thing I will say, I was close to God prior to this, but man, when I went through all of this, I just really learned how much God loved me. I learned that in a big way. You know, and all my videos won't be this way. I just had to get on here and say this because, as I said earlier, if I had somebody to talk to when I first started going through this, I probably would be in better position in life in general. Your relationship with God has to be strong in order to survive this. I just had a birthday a couple of days ago, and I celebrated my birthday differently this year. I was so happy that I made it another year. So happy. There was multiple times in the last 5 years that I had situations that could have taken me out, get me off of this earth. Infection, terrible bad infections, injuries, just a lot, man. And one thing I want people to know, God is real. And I'm telling you now, if you don't have a relationship with God, you need to get it. You need to get it done. Because, and this is directed at the people that have medical conditions that, lowers their life expectancy. They may not live as long as other people. Trust me when I say a relationship with God is needed. You need Jesus to get you through this. Man, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I didn't think I was going to make it to this age. I didn't think I was going to make it here. Simply because the amount of hospital visits, surgeries, man, I probably done had surgery in the last 5 years. I probably done had surgery over 30 times. And I'm not lying. I probably had surgery over 30 times. And I'm not talking about little procedures. I'm talking about real surgery where they put you to sleep and you gotta go through all this stuff in recovery and all of this stuff 30 times in the last 5 years. And every time I've came out with my right mind, still strong, still able to think, still good looking. I think when you go through stuff like this, you just have to. God has to be in the midst of it, because that's the only way I can see people making it through it. I know a lot of people I've met over the years that's not here no more. I got a partner named Norwood. The man died when he was 42. He didn't even look 42. He died from a heart attack. He was on dialysis. He was getting dialysis and he went into cardiac arrest. Like, this stuff is serious, man. And it's also my motivation for getting on here and talking about it. I just feel like this information that I'm giving out, it's going to help somebody. I got a lot of good responses from different people, even some people that I don't even know, messaged me and told me they can't wait to hear the rest of the stuff that I have to talk about. This video I'm doing today is more like a rant. I promise you I'm going to have better content, better stories, and better information on what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. I think my next video, I'm gonna talk to you guys while I'm getting dialysis done. And I'm gonna explain what dialysis is and how I ended up on dialysis, and the different challenges. Man, I got a lot of stuff I can talk about with you guys that's hopefully gonna help somebody. I need you guys to like my videos, to share them, to subscribe to my channel, and somebody told me I need to put like Cash App information on there or something so people can donate towards this process. I haven't done it yet, and I'm still trying to make my mind up if that's what I want to do. But I promise you guys, the content is only going to get better. I promise you that. And if I help one person gets anything out of these videos I post, I'm a happy man. So I thank all you guys for watching. I pray that you continue to support me in this. This is something I feel strongly about, and I hope and pray that you dedicate your life to the Lord. Y'all take it easy. Y'all stay safe, and I'll be back.